the 3 games against the Warriors.
Already you see a big size difference.
It's one of the biggest differences when you come from college or a different program to the NBA. Everyone is athletic, everyone has length.
Oh, James went to the left hand. It's tipped home by Davis. With the Hawks, spent time in the G League, and he had weight issues. Nice pass. LeBron for McGee, the one-time Warrior, who thought he was fouled. Now James into the lane. Nice pass again, and it's Davis this time.
Building that chemistry early.
The lob, and McGee puts it home, and they've seen that work by Juvenile. They have 14 new players on their roster. Here's James with the hard drive. It counts, and the foul.
I don't know how you stop that, C-Web. In the open court like that, the strength.
Russell kicks it out. Curry with lots of time for 3, yes.
Well, it's only fitting the first 3 in this building comes from Steph Curry.
JaVale McGee taking advantage of the lack of height. Back comes LeBron James. Green on the catch and shoot for 3 of the Brooklyn Nets. That pass broken up, recovered by Rondo, who just come on. Here's Green. This time not able to hit the 3. Davis is right there.
The little things on this Lakers team.
Rondo getting inside. Oh, the beautiful flip for Davis. So Anthony Davis able to put it down. And it's a 23-7 lead for the Lakers. Nate Robinson the third coming out. Here's Curry off the pass from Green. Marquise Crisp signed just the other day, originally a first-round pick by Sacramento, and the Laker onslaught continues.
Chemistry is already on point.
Rondo with the lead, and Davis on the revert.
So he's already changed the culture in their thought process.
Green passed on the outside shot, set it up. Pass intended for Chris. In possession, Troy Daniels, 7-year man from Virginia Commonwealth, has checked in as Rondo sets it up. Here's Howard, and it's put down by Davis.
It's a one-bounce wing jumper or something?
Yeah. There's a couple moves I used to love working on. Through the legs, crossover.
Well, it'll be a chance, though, for them to develop other players. Jordan Poole, their first-round draft pick from Michigan. Alfonso McKinney, who was on the roster last season.
I would just say, yes, I want Jordan Poole and those guys Poole and those guys to get better, but teams aren't waiting for that. They're coming at you.
Oh, yeah.
With his back to the basket anymore, so now they get him some quick duck-ins.
Oh, the putback by Chris off the strong.
The combination of both, because the animosity, obviously, having grown up in Riverside and played for UCLA, doesn't even take a phone call from Magic to LAKERS, you know, and goes to the Clippers. It's real.
Oh, LeBron James started preseason for LeBron James. Russell pulled it back on the Caldwell Pope, then went to the left hand to bang it home for first-round pick of the Atlanta Hawks last season, 2 years ago. He was the Big East Freshman of the Year.
Defensive Player of the Year in Gobert.
I will check out Chris's rundown.
Oh, it's a lot more scintillating. Twitter. I know I'm hearing it on Twitter right now, but get ready for C-Web.
LeBron gets the rebound of his missed shot, looks to save it. But the Warriors on it. Here's Green, sets it up. Yes! Good play by Curry to knock it free. Here's Curry on the drive. There's Green for Toscano, and puts it home. Way downtown by Curry. That came up well short. LeBron James battling for that rebound and putting it home. In fact, at the February trade deadline, it became public knowledge that the Lakers were attempting to make the trade for Davis. Rondo for 3 points.
I think we're going to see that a lot this year from Rondo and the Lakers. Him being more aggressive with that three-point shot.
This is Curry for 3. Or did he have his foot on the line? He did. It's a 2-pointer. 7-point lead for the Lakers. Davis, they're going to draw the foul. It counts and the foul. Here is Rondo. We approach a minute remaining in this first half. Open three for Rondo.
Defensive effort to start this second half for the Lakers.
And JaVale McGee with a sweeping hook shot. Pascal gets it down low. Steve Kerr going with his young players at this point. This time way off on a three-point attempt. And McGee is able to finish.
So the starters and a lot of the heavy-duty players played in that first half. Caruso draws the foul here.
Year with Fordham and then 3 seasons at Villanova. Here's Daniels with the driving hook, and he went glass. The only starter on the floor right now for the Lakers is McGee. Pascal with a long-range three. Sellout crowd tonight, 18,064. All from way downtown. Troy Daniels.
Willie Cauley-Stein or Kevon Looney or Smiley-Gage tonight, all injured for the Warriors. Damian Lee made a great play, and McKinney didn't give up on it. Rebounded his own miss to put it in.
I live in LA, and Alex Caruso is a Laker cult legend.
Yes, he is. Yeah.
I mean, he has a huge following.
And let me tell you something. I saw an interview with him where they were saying, hey, we love your memes and all this. And he was like, no, it's cute, and I love that too. He was like, but I'm a hooper, and it ain't going to be funny when I come in playing my game, and you see that.
It's kind of hot today, though, so I started sweating a little bit. I was like, you know what? I think I need a scooter.
Troy Daniels with the step back.
And that series between the Mystics and the Suns being tied up, maybe no Elena Delle Donne for the rest of that series because of those back spasms. That's huge. Seriously, Marv.
Well, the Clipper crowd.
Oh, come on.
I mean, it'll be a split as opposed to if it were a Laker home game.
And now you're seeing your son out here.
It's Caldwell Pope curling his way to the rim.
Talking to Coach Vogel before the game, he talked about the defensive intensity that he wants his team to have, and if they have that intensity, it could be because they could control the paint, get out, and control the pace.
C-Web, you mentioned this earlier as Howard knocks down another one.
This is part of the deal, and you're right, him coming back and making this is a big part of the story.
Here's Poole on a step back for three. Jordan Poole.
This time with the Lakers, and he said, you know, I had to hear about that for the last 6 years. He said that was a different time in my life. I'm trying my best to stay in the moment now. He said, I just want to be ready when my number's called. I have a new energy and a new passion for trying to be a champion, and that has to start every single day. It can't just be an idea, but I actually want to put it into motion.
One of those you cap off by saying, well, time will tell. After this is new for the NBA, right after the rosters are set for the Lakers. So getting back to the measurements of height and weight. So Reggie, you are still 6'7".
I have not shrunk. Even though the older I get, I feel like I'm shrinking. I'm still 6'7".
Taycock is blocked, but comes right back to hit. This is his career. Although I know there are people in New York would not say the same.
Troy Daniel.
Lakers have to be very satisfied with what they've seen here this evening, particularly the combination of LeBron and Anthony Davis at the start. Cauley-Stein, who was acquired as a free agent, signed after spending his time with Sacramento.
Even though there's less back-to-backs, you still have back-to-backs.
Yeah.
And for a longer stretch, 4 or 5 months, can you do that? Can you play like that?
Stockton. So that'll do it. Lakers 123 and the Warriors 101.